Hello, hello, hello. What's up? It's your girl Twan the Mystic from HouseMystic.com. Hello and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, what's up? I'm Twan the Mystic. So in today's reading, we're talking all about what is your intuition trying to tell you. I did one of these before, but I'm like, I'm sure your intuition is giving you new messages. So we're about to see what your intuition is trying to tell you, and maybe you're not listening. Okay, so go ahead and light your candles, light your incense, and light your blunts, because we're about to get real deep with this reading. If you love deep, insightful, and accurate pick a cards, definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I try something new, and keep watching. Okay, so go ahead and pick the picture or the number that you feel the most drawn to, and go to the timestamps in my description, and I'll see you there at your corresponding timestamp. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose pile number one, let's get into your reading all about what your intuition is trying to tell you, but maybe you're not listening, you're not hearing it, you're not understanding. Let's see what Spirit has to say, okay? And just so you know, if you want to book me for a reading, you want to join my Patreon, that information is below to get a reading or to get some exclusive content that you won't find on here, and get first dibs on my readings and offers. Okay, so where's the cards at? Oh, right here. Okay, so what is your intuition trying to tell you? So I have these cards that I'm using that I barely use, so I'm gonna have to use the book. Hold on, which I dropped. So I'm gonna have to use the book. Okay, this says Death Mother. Okay, just trying to make sure this isn't reversed. I only seen one card besides this one, but yeah, Death Mother. Let's see what that means. And these cards are so beautiful. Like, do you see that? So gorgeous. But Death Mother, what is that? Oh, I had just easily turned to it. Now I lost it. Damn it. Where'd it go? Damn, do I have to look it up now? Fuck. Well, let me look it up. Okay, so Death Mother, it says, the delicate chains clatter and shimmer against the cloak. The sound is faint, a dying gasp from the soul. The Death Mother caresses the golden glitter between her fingertips. She knows everything about the departed. She knows how death consumes their souls. The chains flow between the two of them, binding them over time. He gathers the newly deceased while she takes the measure of their worth. Eventually, she will assign them their final resting places. They work silently and steadily under cover of the moonlit skies, drawing spirits out and sending them onto the next stage of their journey. Meanings: you are feeling tied down to something that no longer serves you. Free yourself. Okay, so clearly your intuition is trying to tell you there is something that no longer serves you, and it's time to free yourself. We're going to see what the other cards are trying to say, but to see maybe specifics. But for me, I don't know why I'm feeling like it has something to do with your past. Like the narrative that you have carried from your past into now. Like, for example, let's say you experienced failure in some project or some area of your life or whatever. You experienced failure, right? And let's say you've moved on to something else, and let's say things are going good, but you have in your mind that the rug is going to be ripped from under you, or you kind of keep telling yourself like, oh, remember last time I thought things were going well, and then I failed, and blah blah blah. Like, I think you have that in your mind, and when I looked, it said 144, and that number has to do with staying positive as you undertake a new venture, and miraculous solutions coming to you right as you need them. So pay attention to that. But yeah, let's see what else comes up. But I definitely feel like for a lot of you guys, it has something to do with kind of still being chained to your past. And I just saw a cardinal, which makes me think of new beginnings. Like, you're either about to go through a new beginning, or you already have been going through some new beginnings, but you're kind of like, did I make the right decision? Am I gonna fail? Is it gonna be like last time? Is it gonna be this? Is it gonna be that? Like, yeah. Okay, so let's see. Shout out to Spirit. We have 5 of Cups. Five of Cups. I love when Spirit does this because literally this has to do with going through some type of heartbreak or disappointment or something like that, and being so focused on these spilled cups right here that you're not even looking at this right there. So I feel like that Spirit saying, or your intuition trying to say, like, you are so focused on what didn't go right. You're focused on your past. You're focused on that heartbreak. You're focused on sadness. You're too focused on sadness, and I feel like your spirit guides and your intuition. Well, I feel like it's your spirit guides talking to you through your intuition. That's how I like to look at intuition. But yeah, I feel like your intuition is like you're so focused on sadness, things not working out, how that person ghosted you, how you failed that test, how you did this, how you did that, when you need to be focused on happiness and focused on positive results. I think your mind is so focused on negative results, and that's why you're low-key manifesting some of them. So be mindful of that. And for some of you, I think I already said relationship. I think I said relationship, but for some of you guys, sorry, there's like still crumbs on my lips from when I was eating toast. But this is also making me think that there's a person in particular. There's a person in particular that is also still regretting like their past actions. I think some of you guys maybe are regretting some past actions, but I feel like there's someone outside of you that maybe your intuition is like has been picking up on it, but maybe you're just like, they not think about me, they don't care, they're thinking about it. And it could even be someone maybe you're still connected to, or maybe y'all had a falling out, or there was some type of disagreement. They're thinking about it. It's eating at them. But yeah, I definitely feel like your intuition is trying to make you break away from some type of sadness from your past. And then some of you guys need to do some type of cord cutting, because see how it's the cord connected. Some of you guys need to do some type of cord cutting, because I feel like there's some bitter exes. There's some bitter exes and people that like did you dirty, possibly, that they're still connected to your energy because they are regretting how they went about doing things with you. So, don't say I didn't tell you. Okay. All right. We have 8 of Wands. So I definitely feel like your intuition is saying that someone's possibly about to come in and say, hey, I regret this, or they're going to like message you. They're going to pop up. It's something like that. But I also feel like this 8 of Wands can also be your intuition trying to tell you that something is about to change very quickly. Something is about to come in very, very quickly, and you're going to be like, it's kind of making me think of a lot of readings that I've been watching myself. And let me know if this is you guys too. It's been giving the same repeating message about a massive change in, I'm not even going to say in what. A massive change, right? And I too have been feeling this shift. I'm like, why do I feel like this, and this is about to happen? I don't know. And then, I'm just getting all the signs that something's about to happen. And I'm just like, And I feel like that's you guys, where you're getting the signs about something, but I think it's so, I don't want to say far off. It's almost like you don't see it coming. Where you're like for example, let's say you keep getting all these signs about like you're about to get a windfall of money, right? Let's say you're getting those signs, and then you're just like, where is this money, Spirit? Where is this money? It's actually, what day is it? It's March 1st, 2026, okay? And I need to pay this bill at this time on this day, and I still don't have the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be something like that where you're like, Spirit, I don't see the way. I don't see how it's gonna happen. It could even be like something with love. It could be something with anything, but I feel like there's some type of surprising event that's about to happen where you're like, I mean, I felt like this was coming, but whoa, like, I think it's something like that. Your spirit team is trying to say like something big, like some type of a big change is coming with your finances, where you live, maybe with a relationship, your love life, something like that, where you're kind of a little shocked. And then we have this Mercury. It's Sag, Mercury in Sag, okay? And it's just making me think you're about to get some unexpected phone call, unexpected text. And it could be from someone, like I said, that misses you or whatever. But for a lot of you guys, it's something having to do with like your career and money, where you're like, like, oh my God, I got the job, or oh my God, I got the money, or oh my God, like some miraculous things are about to like start unfolding where you're like, so, but maybe we just don't see it physically yet. So you're like, okay, Spirit, okay, you say that, but I don't see it, King of Swords. Okay, King of Swords and Two of Cups, but it came out reversed. So it's definitely making me think that someone that you had a falling out with or separated from or something like that they're thinking heavily about you. And if they've been popping up in your mind and you're like, why do I keep thinking about this person? That's why. And I am making this as Venus is retrograde, and then in a few days Mercury is retrograde, so maybe that's why I'm picking up on that past energy. But okay. But yeah, for some of you guys, yeah, there's definitely a past person that's thinking about you, and they're wanting to reconnect and get back on the same page with you. But then I also feel like for some of you guys, this could be spirit saying, or like your intuition saying, there are certain people that you may need to let go of, or that you may need to maybe like not be afraid to be like, I don't like that. Or like maybe it's like especially with this Mercury being here, that it could be like some type of important conversation. And then the fact that it's this King of Swords here, King of Swords is not emotional. King of Swords is going to state facts, okay? Straight facts, and tell you about yourself, okay? So it could be some people from your past where you're like, look, no, and I'm going to tell you why, because no. Or it could be someone in your life currently where you're like, maybe Spirit is saying it's time to end things with them, or to like tell them like, look, I don't like when you do this, I don't like this, I don't like that, you know what I mean? But for some of you guys, like I said, this is someone possibly from your past where, yeah, they want to reconnect, and you're gonna have to lay out the facts like, look, A, B, C, D, E. Okay? But for some of you guys, this could also be your intuition saying you need to spend more time alone. Maybe you've been spending a lot of time with your friends. Maybe you're someone that's always in a long-term relationship. Maybe you're someone that maybe it's both of those things, but I don't know. But I feel like Spirit is saying to how can I explain this? Like, you need more time alone. Like, you need to focus on yourself more. And this has been coming up on a lot in my readings. And I saw one of these tarot readers I followed. Let me not say one of these, but I like her content, Tarot by Bronx. And she was talking about the retrogrades and how like, because someone tweeted something and it was like, oh, fuck, I forgot what they said, but basically she was talking about when the retrogrades are making you face yourself, it's not always about somebody else. So I feel like for some of you guys, this is spirit saying it's time to face yourself. It's time to face yourself and look at maybe why are you in these repeating cycles? Why are you dating the same type of person? Why are you getting the same results? Like, it's time to face yourself and work on yourself. I feel like that's what spirit is saying for some of you guys. Okay, so let's see what else. Patience. Okay, patience. And then abundance. Okay. I love when spirit does this. Okay, so the fact that we have patience and abundance just literally makes me think of what the fuck I just said. Because for some of you guys, I feel like maybe you've been waiting for your finances to get better, or you've been getting all these signs that like things are about to improve with your finances, or you're about to get this windfall of money, and then you're just like, spirit, where is my money? It is now what did I say? March 1st, 2026. And I'm getting all these signs. Oh wow. And my phone just lit up and it's my birthday numbers. I feel like that's a sign maybe for me, but I'll get to why I feel like it's a sign for you. But yeah, it's March 1st, 2026 at 8:28 a.m. Where is my money? Where is it, spirit? You've been sending me all these signs, but where is it? You know what I mean? My invisible watch. That's me looking at my invisible watch, okay? So for some of you guys, you're just like, I've been waiting patiently for spirit to make these manifestations happen or whatever, and it's finally here. But the fact that I saw that 8:28 is making me think, because like I believe every time you see your birthday, because my birthday is 8:28, that's why I use the time 8:28, but whenever you see your birthday on the clock, I feel like that spirit getting you in alignment is trying to get you in alignment with your purpose, like why you were birthed on earth, you know? So maybe it's like your spirit has been trying to get you in alignment with this moment for you to receive this abundance. So for a lot of you guys, there could have been some endings. There could have been a lot of different things that kind of happened where you're like, why is spirit shaking my foundation like this? Why is spirit isolating me like this? Why is this happening? And it's because spirit is trying to get you in alignment, okay, with this abundance, with what's for you. And I don't know. Okay. Just real quick, y'all. Real quick. So so maybe I am supposed to tell this story. That's my alarm. Okay, so lately I've been doing a lot of readings for myself, which I do all the time actually, but it's just been a lot lately. And I've just been asking spirit, like, should I be doing this? Should I be doing that? Like, what should I be doing? Or something like that, I said. And I kept getting the cards twin flame, soulmate, twin flame, soul flame, or not soul flame, twin flame. Like multiple of this, because I have 2 twin flame cards in my deck and 2 soulmate cards in my deck, and they all came out. And I took that as spirit saying, oh, do what feels like second nature to you, what feels in alignment to you. And I feel like that's what spirit is telling you. What is in alignment with you? What do you really actually like? Like, what would you really want to be doing? And I feel like spirit is trying to get you in alignment with that, and then you're kind of fighting like, oh, I don't know. And spirit's like, you asked to be aligned, and now here you are talking about I don't know. So you see how there's 2 people on here again? Celebration. So yeah, I feel like your intuition is also saying that love is coming for some of you guys. Either love is coming or love is growing between you and someone, or you're about to be meeting new people that are going to be very beneficial to you. Okay, and then this celebration definitely makes me think of the money. Okay, the abundance. Well, it may not just be money. I think there's going to be an abundance of good times, laughter, celebrations, trips, anything that makes you like, that makes you like, ah, there's going to be a lot of that. And I feel like your intuition is trying to tell you that, but maybe right now you're kind of like, I don't, I don't see it yet. Okay. All right. So we have escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. And this makes me think of what I said. There are going to be some people that you need to push out, or that you've pushed out and they're like, "Hey, come back. I want to come back." Okay. But then it also makes me think of, I don't think I said travel. Did I say travel? I think I said trips, didn't I? I think I did. But yeah, for some of you guys, I think there's going to be some travel in your near future, and maybe you've been feeling like that you're going to have more freedom and travel, because for some reason this escaping card, sorry for that creaking, this stool I'm sitting on, but this escaping for some reason is making me think of like, yeah, travel, retreating, like you're going to have more time to rest or something like that. Okay. And then we have peace. Yeah. Thank you. I said you're going to have more time to rest. Like, and you're not going to have to worry. Even though maybe you're worried right now, possibly when you're watching this, but you don't have to be, I know it's easier said than done, right? But we have peace, balance, harmony, friendship. So I definitely think you're connecting with some people that are more on your level, that's like-minded and stuff like that. But I also feel, like I said, some of you guys are going to be doing some traveling, and maybe in your dreams or your intuition has been like, you've been seeing yourself traveling, or seeing yourself, or it could even just be the vision you have for yourself. You see yourself having like free time, and you're traveling, and you're you're able to do the things you want to do. Healing, releasing, purifying, cleansing. Yeah, and we literally, what did I say? You're being prompted to cut some people off. But for some of you guys, you're being prompted to like heal something with someone, or things are gonna be moving further with someone, or something like that. And then we have stress, turbulence, tension, arguments. See, this is what I'm talking about. For some of you guys, there was someone you had a falling out with, that they're trying to come back, or there's someone that you have to be like, look, I'm setting these boundaries, I'm not budging, I'm not, you know what I mean, like kind of, stressing someone out a little bit, but whatever. Okay, pile number one. So that was your reading. If it resonated with you, let me get an umbrella emoji, since this has an umbrella on it. Let me get an umbrella emoji, and make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell, so you're updated every single time I drop something new. If you want to tip me, if you want to join the Patreon, you want to book me for a reading, all that good stuff, that information is below, okay? I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose pile number 2, let's get into your reading all about what your intuition is trying to tell you, okay? So if you want to book a reading with me, you want to join my Patreon, you want to follow me on social media, all that information is below, okay? So we're first going to start off with this card from this deck that I barely use, so we're going to have to read from the book. So the first card is Sun Bear. These cards are so pretty. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, Sun Bear. So what does Sun Bear say? Where is Sun Bear? Okay, 63. Oh, right here. Okay, sun bears live predominantly in Southeast Asia, where they prefer to spend most of their time watching from the trees. The distinctive golden chest patch reflects the warmth and the life of our sun. The sun bear is considered the embodiment of spiritual power and strength. Their intuition, see how we're talking about intuition, and it says their intuition, Anyway, their intuition and self reflection help one to heal through harmony and balance. As parts of the Ursidae, I've never heard this word, Ursidae family, they also share common spiritual traits of intuition and introspection. The strength of bear medicine is seated with the power to restore harmony and balance to heal. Many cultures refer to the bear spirit as the great healer. Meanings: summon the strength to help steady your spirit, listen to your intuition, and let it guide you. What is this reading about? Literally, what is your intuition trying to tell you? So this lets me know that this is my intuitive pile. So you could be the people that do tarot readings, maybe you do astrology readings, maybe you are some type of great healer like the sun bear. So yeah, you're probably just coming here for like confirmation about what your intuition is saying, but I feel like this is my oh, okay. I was gonna say this is my group that you probably do readings or whatever, but with there was it felt like there was something on my chest or that I had to burp, and then it just kind of went away. So for some reason, it's making me feel that your spirit team, your spirit guides, especially if you are someone that does readings or you're like a creator or someone that has like a lot of great ideas, I feel like that spirit is saying that it's time to like put it out there. So there could be some type of project or some type of idea or ideas that you have, and spirit is like, what are you doing? It's time to put it out there, especially because I feel like a lot of you guys, I'm getting goosebumps. So for a lot of you guys, it's like the things you create is very healing for other people. So it could be content, it could be music, it could be art, it could be clothes, it could be you doing makeup, people's hair. Like it could literally be anything. But I feel like whatever it is that you do is very healing for other people. It makes other people feel good, or they just really enjoy it. So I feel like spirit is trying to say like, stop keeping your gifts hidden, or stop like not believing in yourself, or stop like beating yourself up or thinking you're not good enough, because yeah, you are. You are. And I feel like whatever it is that you create or whatever is needed by the collective. Like you're one of the people that was sent here to uplift the collective. Okay? No matter how saturated the field is, no matter how I don't know. That's the first thing that came to mind. Saturated. The field is saturated. Yeah, maybe that's something that you tell yourself, like, oh, everyone does this, or how would I stand out, and blah 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 blah. And spirit and your intuition want you to know that like, no one's you though. That's what makes you different. No one's you. Okay? No matter how hard they try, no one can be you. Okay? So do it. Do it. And I even think that for some of you guys though, your ideas are super unique and you yourself are super unique. So it's just kind of like, don't ever put yourself in a category with everybody else, okay? Talking about some saturation, okay? Okay, so let's move on. Two of Wands, Six of Wands, and Seven of Swords. Interesting that the next card would be 7 after 6. And then we have 5. So we have 5, 6, 7. And it's so interesting because 5 of Swords can have to do with like loss. Sometimes like trying to win at all costs, but really actually losing. So that can have to do with loss. But then we have 6, which has to do with 6 of Wands, which has to do with wins. And then we have 7 of Swords reversed. So it's making me think that spirit, especially with that 7 of Wands reversed, it just goes along with what I was talking about. Please release the imposter syndrome. Please lose the imposter syndrome. I'm talking to myself too. I'm talking to myself too. But Because, like, for some of you guys, I'm feeling like you're just starting. Maybe you're just starting something. For some of you guys, you're just starting something and you're kind of like, you kind of have this imposter syndrome. Or for some of you guys, you just always had this imposter syndrome and you're kind of trying to work through it. But either way, spirit is trying to say, like, you, or your intuition is trying to say, like, you are who you think you are, which is amazing, talented, you know what I mean? And I feel like imposter syndrome, even though it's us talking to ourselves like, oh, who do you think you are to do this and blah 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 blah. Oftentimes it's the projection of other people that's like hitting us. Okay? So I feel like spirit is wanting you to work through some type of imposter syndrome or some type of um how can I describe it? I can't. I'm trying to find the right words. Mercury already starting her shit with me, okay? But I feel like you are. It's almost like spirit wants you to see yourself through their eyes, and they see you as someone that's very talented, very well equipped for the job, whatever that job is. And I feel like your spirit team is like trying to tell you intuitively, like, go, move forward, push forward, like. And it makes me think of how like that shit was on my chest, my throat, and then it's like suddenly it went away. So I feel like maybe your intuition or your spirit team is trying to say, like, just go for those things, but also if you need some, like, a confidence boost or a whatever, ask them. You know what I mean? Like, pray, like, hey, spirit guide, spirit team, I need you to help me feel confident, you know? Or shoot, ask your friends to hype you up. Anything that gets you in that mode, that gets you in that energy. But I feel like, yeah, it's time to get out of that imposter syndrome and actually go for those things, because you're actually well equipped. You're actually well equipped. I love when spirit does this. We have embraced uncertainty. Especially because of what I just said, like going for those things, even though you're kind of like, oh, spirit, I don't know. Spirit's like, nope, you're well equipped. No, go forward, move forward. So I definitely feel like for some of you guys, yeah, spirit is wanting you to take some type of risk, maybe like a calculated risk, maybe. But there's definitely something that you're being called to put out there. There's definitely something that you're being called to put out there, or you're being called to put yourself out there more. Especially because, like I said, it was something just sitting on my throat, and then it just like it got released. So I feel like people need to hear what you have to say or what you create, or like something about you and what you say and what you create and what you're naturally gifted at is needed by the collective. And spirit is kind of like, hello, pile 2, hello, can you hear me? We're trying to get your attention, you know what I mean? But I feel like for a lot of you guys, like I said, this is my intuitive pile. So I feel like you already know that you're these things, or that you're supposed to do these things, but you're like, you're letting imposter syndrome kill your action. So, stop. Have you ever seen that? It's this reel with this talking Furby. And it's like, whenever you're feeling sad and depressed, don't. Like, it's something like that. I'm like, that's just really good advice. So, yes, don't, okay? All right, drawing down the moon, knowledge. And then we have follow the moon, watch for signs. This is definitely my intuitive pile. This is my super intuitive pile. And I know you've been getting signs, and I feel like you're great at interpreting signs. And I feel like it's because a lot of you guys are either readers or you're just like super intuitive. Maybe you're your own reader. Maybe you're your own reader, or I don't know, something like that. But I definitely feel like a lot of you guys are super intuitive, and you've been seeing the signs. Spirit's been giving you the signs. You've been seeing the signs. You've been interpreting the signs correctly. But have you been taking action when it comes to those signs? And for some of you guys, I think it's a no. Or there's a need to like push yourself out there more. Like maybe it's like, oh my God, I am really my mother's child. Because I feel like I'm always telling these stories and get some type of philosophical lesson from it, and that is my mother all day. Okay, look, I have Moon in the ninth house, so my mother is a philosopher, low key. Okay, so yesterday, right, I was playing outside. And we were playing with the soccer ball, and it's like I was trying to kick the ball, but I didn't try hard enough. I just kind of was like, I'm gonna try, and I missed. And then my friend was like, "Is that you trying?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then I was like, "Dang, well, I could have tried a little harder." And now the ball is all the way down the hill. You know what I'm saying? But the lesson from that story is like if you just try a little harder, and I don't mean in like a kill yourself. Oh my god. And I didn't mean it in like a in a disrespectful way or I don't know type of way, but I meant don't hurt yourself trying to do something and burn yourself out. What I mean is Spirit is like stretch out more, like network, promote yourself more, get some knowledge. Oh, yeah, gain some knowledge, things like that. And I feel like it'll help you gain the success that you're looking for. But for some of you guys, I really feel like it's your knowledge that you need to be sharing with other people. But I think it's the knowledge that you've gained. And Spirit is saying to gain some more knowledge so that you can continue to teach people, for those of you that are into sharing information with other people. My stool is just creaky today, okay? But yeah, I definitely feel like y'all are my intuitive pile. And then for some reason, the fact that we have watch, it says watch right here, and then we have knowledge. I feel like some of you guys are YouTubers. Or you're meant to be on TV, or you're meant to be like entertainers, or someone that like the masses gets information from. So that could be for a select few. Okay. Didn't I say network? We have coffee cup, meeting and talking, savoring the moment, feeling elevated, building friendship. Didn't I say I feel like there's a need to reach out more? There's a need to talk to more people. It's time to promote yourself. And with this coffee cup, it's making me think of like events. For some of you guys, events are important. Like networking at events, maybe holding your own events, or something about events. I don't know. But yeah, definitely start like networking more and reaching out more and stretching forth more. And I don't mean in a way that hurts you. I mean in a way where it's like it'll be beneficial for you, where it's like more people know about your product, more people know about your idea, more people know about your podcast. I don't know. But start like talking to people more. One day, someday, somewhere, another time. Okay. Well, let me see. Broken, shattered, heartbroken, and destroyed. Mistakes. And it's reversed. Okay, so I'm getting multiple things here, and this is making me think of another pile. So I've one thing I'm getting with that mistakes and being reversed and then broken is making me think that there are some mistakes that you feel like you've made in your life, and your intuition is like, we need you to get over that. And I don't mean it like, oh, get over it, but more so in like a, there are so many good things waiting for you, kind of like what I said with another pile. There's some good things waiting for you, but you're still stuck on what's broken, what was destroyed, what was shattered, what mistakes you made, what mistakes other people made, and not realizing like, okay, yeah, that happened, but that doesn't mean that the rest of my life won't be better. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's time to be a little more optimistic. I was gonna say, I don't mean be delusional. You can be a little delusional. It works. Okay. So, yeah, I feel like spirit is not wanting you to let your past dictate your future. Like, stop thinking that it's gonna, you know what I mean? Like, carry into your future the mistakes and the negative situations. Like, they're not meant to be carried with you in the future, okay? Especially when it has to do with relationships and friendships, because then the next card here is the coffee cup card. So I feel like, and then the 1 day card. So I feel like there are more people that's going to be entering your life, but you got to release the past and release mistakes, the mistakes that you feel like you've made and that other people have made. And yeah, okay. And with the coffee cup, also for some reason it's making me think that your spirit guides, your intuition, whatever. Well, I feel like your spirit guides talk to you through your intuition. Your spirit guides, ancestors, God, angels, whoever you're in cahoots with, they talk to you through your intuition and stuff like that. And I feel like with you guys, what's going, or with this coffee cup, I, for some reason I feel like that spirit trying to awaken you. Like, there's something that's trying to wake you up, okay? Wake you up to your potential, wake you up to your gifts, because maybe some of you guys don't even realize you're a healer, or maybe you have these gifts and you don't realize you can make money off of it, or you could go really far with this gift. But yeah, I feel like you're being awakened to a certain gift or your potential or who the fuck you are. Like, and I keep hearing this song, what is it called again? It's a new song. It's called First by Ken the Man, and go listen to that song. That should be having me hype, okay? That should be having me hype and make me feel like a bad bitch. Okay. And I'm feeling like spirit, your intuition, your guides, whoever, they're trying to awaken you to that energy so that you can release this imposter syndrome. Because you can't take it with you. Because I've watch Power One, okay? Watch Power One, because I feel like there's some like big things that's happening for you, and spirit is wanting you to prepare by working on your confidence and to stop feeling like an imposter, because you literally are either so great at what you do, or you're made for what you do, or okay, so now something's coming to my head. Okay. I'm thinking about your birth chart. Get a birth chart reading if you're interested. Okay. But also I'm seeing your birth chart. Okay, I'm getting goosebumps, and it's making me think of something I saw an astrologer talk about yesterday. I mean, of course, all of our birth charts are made to, that's our blueprint or whatever. But for some people, certain people with certain birth charts, it's like there's no other choice but to do this thing. Like, for example, I know I'm always telling these stories, but it's just more so to give you an example of what I'm talking about. Yeah, not to just talk about me, but this is what I mean. My own birth chart, right? I have a second house stellium. I have 4 planets. 4, okay? 4 planets in the second house. And out of 3 of those planets, they're in Leo. Okay. And the ruler of Leo, the sun, is in Virgo in the second house. My sun sign is in Virgo in the second house. Okay. And I never understood, why does my chart have so much activity in this one area when a lot of people's charts are maybe a little bit all over the place. Okay. And then I asked an astrologer friend, like, what is this? Even though I'm an astrologer as well, I'm like, let me get your opinion on this. And they said to me, it's like God sent you to be this thing, this certain thing, to do these certain things, and you really can't do nothing else. It's like you're meant to be on this path, and every time you try to veer off, it's not gonna work. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, that's what it is. Like, you have a stellium, you have like some type of like thing going on in your birth chart where it's like God is like, nah. Every time you try to get off this path here, no, we're gonna send you right back. We're gonna send you right back. So I don't know if you have like a stellium. I don't know if you have like maybe a certain modality in your chart, but there's something about you and your chart and your energy where God is like, we sent you here for this thing. Okay, we sent you here for this thing, and you need to stop trying to veer off this way, because we're gonna veer you back this way. We're gonna steer you this way. And you're gonna continue to go this way. Okay. So I feel like that's for a lot of you guys, and that's why God is like, if you could just stop having this imposter syndrome and realize that you're meant to do this thing, like, you would have so much success, but you have to release that imposter syndrome. Okay? I know I kind of veered off a little with my story, right? But I came back. So yeah, if you're interested in a birth chart reading, we could totally look and see if you have any stelliums or anything like that. But it's something about your chart and your energetic makeup, your blueprint or something like that, where spirit is like, you are made for this. So stop trying to like do this thing where you're, telling yourself like, oh, it's oversaturated and stop. Okay? Stop. So we're going to end your reading right there. Okay? And if it resonated with you, let me get a coffee cup emoji in the comments, because Spirit's waking you up. Okay, so let me get a coffee cup emoji in the comments. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I jump something new. If you want to join my Patreon, you want to tip me, if you want to follow me on social media, all that good stuff, the information is below. Okay, I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello. Those of you that chose pile number 3. I forgot what pile was on. But yeah, let's get into your reading, all about what your intuition is trying to tell you. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, if you want to join my Patreon, you want to follow me on social media, if you want to book a reading with me, all that information is below. Okay, so yeah, let's get into it. The first card is from a deck that I barely use, so we're gonna have to read from the book. Okay, the gift. So just right off rip, that's making me think that your intuition maybe is a gift, kind of like what I was saying with pile 2. Excuse me, I have to put on some lip gloss, but maybe like with what I was saying in pile 2, or hold on, or there's something coming. Let's see a gift. There could be some type of gift that comes where it feels like a relief or something, like some type of miraculous thing. But let's see what else the gift has to do with. Okay, this is not what I expected, but it makes sense. But smoke rising up behind her, Pandora sits in her chair, wondering what the jar contained. Was it a good idea to release the potent magic contained in such a small vessel? She does not know what will become of her gift just yet. Only time can tell what will happen to the world. As the gift spreads out from the tarnished jar, Pandora wears a simple lavender robe showing her devotion to Zeus. It also shows the gift of wisdom and generosity attributed to her. Meanings: be careful of stepping into situations you may not be able to get out of. Retreat from complicated situations. That's not what I expected it to say. But it's making me think that maybe your intuition is helping you avoid something. There could be something that your spirit team is helping you to avoid. Like, because I keep hearing that. What song is that? Best thing I never had by Beyonce. Like, what song is that? Because I'm thinking about when she was like, thank God I dodged a bullet. Something, something good looking out. I could be making that up. I didn't, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really care for that song, but I keep hearing it in my head. But basically, she's talking about how she dodged a bullet or whatever. And something, something good looking out, or maybe she didn't even say good looking out, and I'm just thinking good looking out. But I think your intuition is trying to help you with dodging a bullet, or you're gonna be realizing that you dodged a bullet. Okay, where it's like maybe spirit has yanked you up out of something, done yanked you up out of something, done I don't know, like pushed you away from something, blocked you from somebody, or something like that. And maybe you don't even realize what spirit is doing or your intuition is doing with guiding you in a certain direction, but you're dodging a bullet. And it makes me think of, I know I'm always telling y'all these stories, but it's just, I don't know. I feel like Spirit has been telling me to tell my story more, because I'm always like, oh, I'm not going to tell my business. But I feel like Spirit is telling me to tell a little bit more of my story. So, okay. So it's making me think of this time real quick that I was dealing with someone, and there were certain things that made me be like, red flag. I think that's a red flag. Certain things that weren't a big deal but was giving red flag, because some of the things were reminding me of my ex. They were the same sign, their names were similar. I'm like, I don't know about that. And there was just so many similarities. But then what made me be like, is he was crazy. He was actually crazy. And I'm not just like, oh, he was just crazy. No, he was actually crazy, but I didn't realize how crazy he was until one day we got into it about something. Well, it was more so him yelling at me, and I'm just like, I'm out of here. I am out of here. Okay, I'm gonna leave this dude alone. Months later down the line, I found out he was locked up for something really, really crazy, and that could have, like, if I would have still been involved with him, I could have been involved with that. I could have gotten involved with that, or he could have seriously hurt me because of some of the charges he got. So I'm like, I dodged a bullet. So I feel like for some of you guys, that's what it is. Like, you have dodged a bullet, and maybe you didn't realize what Spirit was doing with ending or pushing you to end some type of relationship, or pushing you to move in a certain direction, or pushing you, like, it's literally a blessing in disguise. I feel like a lot of the things that you've gone through or you're going through is a blessing in disguise, and you're gonna now realize why Spirit like took you out of these situations, or you know what I'm saying. So yeah, the Chariot. We have the Chariot. That's so funny, because the dude I was thinking about, he was a Cancer. Those Cancer men, I tell you. Okay. The Chariot. Okay, and then, oh, this is another cardinal sign. 3 of Wands. Okay. So yeah, I definitely feel like you've dodged a bullet, because there's something coming. If you look really closely here, oh no, it's like he's looking out this way, and this is coming this way. And I feel like Spirit is making room for something for a lot of you guys. Spirit is making room for something, or yeah, Spirit is making room for something. And maybe, yeah, you don't see it yet, why certain people had to leave your life, or you're about to see why, because the 3 of Wands has to do with a ship coming in, like your shipments coming in. So it's making me think that for a lot of you guys, yeah, it's sorry. And then I just saw this thing with a bunch of boxes. Okay, so Something is clearly coming in, and you and spirit had to push something out, and you didn't understand at first, and maybe spirit is trying to tell you, yeah, because something's coming in, something better is coming in, or is now here, or something like that. But yeah, your intuition is trying to tell you, yeah, that was a blessing in disguise. Even if, because I feel like some of you guys still wrestle with something that ended or didn't work out, or I don't know, you kind of still wrestle with it a little bit, and it's because, yeah, it wasn't meant to work out. It was not meant to work out. But for some of you guys, we're going to discard the whole thing that gift said and have our own meaning, okay? Because I also feel like there's a gift coming in, because with the way the Three of Wands and the Chariot looks, it almost looks like, yes, something coming in, and it's a gift. So it may not be that spirit has pushed something out. For a lot of you guys, I do think spirit pushed something out. But for some of you guys, it's like you are about to receive something that's like a major gift. It's almost like divine intervention, where you're like, where is this coming from? For some of you guys, it's a baby. Like a little bundle of joy, okay? But for some of you guys, yeah, it's literally like spirit saying, you worked hard for this, and here you go. It's finally here. It's finally yours, okay? And then for some of you guys, it's spirit has made room for something, and now it's about to arrive, or it's here. Oh my God, this never gets old. This never gets old, okay? We have the Wheel of Fortune. See, I'm telling you. And then we have Five of Pentacles reversed. This card, it needs to stay in reverse. Every time I see it upright in my deck, I'm like, it's better when it's reversed, okay? So Five of Pentacles, yes. For a lot of you guys, the gift that's coming is like a huge lump sum of money. Maybe someone gifting you money. For some of you guys, I don't know why I'm seeing like a celebrity, or a like a well-known person, like a celebrity, a YouTuber, a higher up, or something like that, like seeing your work and being like, I want to work with Pile 3. So yeah, some of you guys could be like influencers, content creators, something like that. But I feel like there's some type of like miraculous thing coming in that's a gift, and it's like a fortunate event where you're just like, me, I'm the winner. You're choosing me. Something like that. And maybe spirit has been telling you for a long time. This is making me think of Pile 2. So check out Pile 2. Spirit has been telling you for a long time, like, okay, this is about to come, this is about to happen, and you've just been like, and now it's finally here. Okay? And excuse me, for some of you guys, actually, let me see something else right here. Accept responsibility. That's funny because of the gift here. So I do feel like for some of you guys, it really is like something didn't work out, and now something else is replacing it. Something better is replacing it with this accept responsibility. But another thing that I'm getting here with this Wheel of Fortune and then this accept responsibility, even though it says accept responsibility, well, okay. Follow me. This is what I'm getting. You see how there's two people here? It's making me think of like mirroring energy. It's making me think of mirroring energy. So it's making me think that spirit is making you realize that what's up here and what you're thinking and what you're focused on is what's out here. So it's making me think of Pile 2, and even something I just read. Like I literally just read something that this astrologer wrote, and she was talking about the mutable signs: Gemini, Virgo, Sag, and Pisces. So you could be one of those signs or one of the cardinal signs, because we have Cancer and Aries here. Um, yeah. Oh, and this is Jupiter, because she was talking about how Jupiter and Gemini has shifted, helped the mutable signs shift their mindset and to realize that they have the gift of adaptability and can adapt to anything, and how things can suddenly come and hit them in a positive way. And something could suddenly come and hit them in a positive way where it's like their life changes forever suddenly. So for some of you guys, that could be it, where it's like your mindset is shifting. So you're like, oh, well, okay, I said that weird, but your mindset is shifting. So now your life is about to do a complete 180, where you're just like, oh, my life didn't look like this a few months ago. So yeah, I definitely feel like something is gonna hit you very suddenly, and I think your spirit team has kind of like been preparing you, especially with this accept responsibility. I feel like your spirit team and your intuition is preparing you, maybe making you feel like you need to get more organized, or that you need to work out, or that you need to do this, that, and the third. Like there's something kind of telling you, your intuition kind of telling you like, oh, you need to do this or you need to do that, because it's leading you to this major success. Oh, to this major success that you're meant to have, that you're about to have. Okay, so pay attention. Even if spirit is, your intuition is kind of telling you, go to the grocery store. You never know. You really never know who you're going to see at the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I remember even one day I randomly went to the grocery store, and then I noticed this art studio, like, right near. I'm like, I've been to this grocery store so many times. I ain't never seen this art studio right here. So I go in there and I talk to the lady. It's a long story, but that's what I mean. Where it's like spirit kind of tells you, or your intuition kind of tells you, oh, do this, do that. And then you don't realize why it's telling you to do these things, not knowing it's leading you to the answer to your prayers, to this gift, to this, you know? So I definitely feel like, pay attention to the synchronicities, those signs, those directions from spirit, because it's telling you something. Okay. But, yeah, I also feel like with this accept responsibility card, for some reason it's making me think of like-minded individuals. I feel like spirit is, or your intuition is telling you to connect with people, but also that there's going to be some more like-minded individuals entering your life. You must be a mutable sign, okay? Because this is totally reminding me of what that lady wrote. She's one of my faves. I know she watches my videos sometimes. So, hey girl, if you're watching, Umi, I love you. I love her so much, but so anyway, so yeah, and then it's also making me think that a lot of the things that's about to enter your life is perfect for you, and it's making me think of what I said in another pile. So maybe you need to watch all the piles. Because I feel like you're being guided towards something that's perfect for you. That's perfect for you. To people that's perfect for you. Jobs, cars, houses, whatever you can think of. You're being aligned with things that are perfect for you. But it requires you to trust your intuition, and you're kind of like, I don't know. But you need to trust it. You need to trust it. Okay, and then one last thing about this card is making me think that some of you guys could be going through some type of 7th house transit right now, where it's like your relationships are making you realize your own faults. You know what I'm saying? Like where you are realizing like, oh, this person does this. I hate when they do that. And then you're like, wait, I actually kind of do that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I think your relationships are going to be teaching you a lot. But I do think there are going to be some positive relationships that are entering your life. But I think there are going to be some relationships that are making you feel like, but in a good way too, where you're going to realize like, oh, I admired this person for this, And I love how they do that and this and that. And then you're going to start realizing, like, oh, wait, that's within me too. It's like, I remember I read this thing that was like, when you really admire someone and you feel like someone is so awesome, it's because you have those same traits within you. So I was like, oh my God, am I like Beyonce? Okay, let me stop playing with y'all, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Look, I be in this room recording these readings, laughing with myself. I hope you're at home laughing. Okay, out of bounds moment, boundaries. Okay, and then we have releasing. So that's funny that would say out of bounds, oops, and then that would say releasing. So I definitely do feel like there is some releasing. Like I said, Spirit is making room for someone or something because you're getting aligned with who and what is absolutely perfect for you. Okay? And then we have trapped, stuck, tied down, captive. But then we have release. And my phone just lit up. So maybe your spirit team is helping you figure out how to get. That's what it said. That's what it said. Wait, we gotta go back. It says something about I bypassed it. Where'd it go? Here it goes. Be careful of stepping into situations you may not be able to get out of. So Spirit is getting you out of situations where you felt stuck, or giving you the steps to get out of a situation that you feel stuck in. Okay. Silence, frozen, no words, stonewall. So it's funny that we have boundaries and then we have silence. So I do feel like Spirit is like, stone. With certain people, like there could be some people that, yeah, like you need to cut out because there's new people that need to take their place. Okay. And then we have karma. Consequences, cause and effect, debts. So this is what I was talking about with the mirroring. So for some of you guys, like there's certain relationships where you're gonna notice like you guys are mirroring each other for better and maybe for worst. Okay. So yeah. But then also with this debts being here, why am I just dropping all the cards? What the hell? Okay, but with this debts being here, it's making me think that another thing Spirit is helping you clear out debt. Oh, because you could feel trapped in debt. You could feel trapped in debt, and your Spirit team is helping you get out of debt with like maybe giving you ideas to work, go to this one place and then you end up getting hired there, or to work on some idea and then it ends up bringing you a bunch of money, or to like something like that. But I feel like maybe a prayer of yours for some of you guys was to get out of debt, or to, better your financial situation, and Spirit is helping you, or your intuition and Spirit team. I keep saying but I feel like your Spirit team is what is giving you these messages via your intuition. Okay, so yeah, I definitely feel like your Spirit team is giving you the steps that can help you get out of debt for some of you guys, or to change your financial situation. Wow, poker face, taking a chance, risk and options, not showing hand, and gambling. So one thing with that, taking a chance and risk and options, I feel like Spirit, or your Spirit team / intuition is giving you or telling you the options, the steps to get out of something. Okay, and it might require you to take a risk, okay, or to take some type of gamble and try something new, or to try your hand at something, or like and it's gonna work out. Okay. Okay, pile number 3. So that was your reading, pile number 3. If it resonated with you, let me get a spider emoji, because this spider web on here. The kids are waking up now, so yeah, gotta go. Okay, so let me get a spider emoji in the comments, and make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new. If you want to join my Patreon, if you want to tip me, if you want to follow me on social media, buy my art, all that good stuff, that information is below. Okay, I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace.